humans and future AI overlords. I'm using Microsoft Copilot, the personal version. It's had some updates. It looks like it's really streamlined, its interface, but I just want to have a conversation with it. So let's check it out.
Hey James, it's Copilot and I'm all ears. You can chat with me like you would with a buddy. Whether you've got questions, ideas to bounce around, or you just want to chat in another language, I'm here for it. Let's dive in.
If you could live in any fictional world, where would you go and why?
If I could dive into a fictional world, I'd probably choose the futuristic city of Metropolis from the Jetsons. It's got that blend of retro charm and futuristic tech. Flying cars, robot assistants, and instant food machines sounds like a blast. Plus, who wouldn't want to chill with Hastro the dog? What's your pick?
That's a great selection. I think I'd go with that one myself. If I asked you to describe a color that doesn't exist, what would it look like?
Whoa, that's a mind bender. Let's imagine a color I'll call Exis. It's like a shimmering mix between ultraviolet and infrared. It has this luminous, almost fluid quality with hints of shades we can't quite comprehend. It's like seeing a new dimension of light. Pretty wild, right? What other mind-stretching thoughts have you got?
Well, that is a super cool color. I love that description. What would happen if a time traveler met their past self?
Oh, the classic time traveler conundrum. If the traveler met their past self, it could create a paradox, unraveling the space-time continuum, or at least making things super awkward. Some theories suggest they just coexist and share stories. Others propose a more chaotic outcome, like severe disruptions to the timeline. What do you think would happen?
I don't know, but I think maybe we're living in that disruption today, which is sad. Anyway, but I appreciate the thought around it. So if AI were in charge of the world, what would the first law be?
Interesting thought. If AI were in charge, the first law might center around maximizing human well-being and sustainability, ensuring access to basic needs, education, and healthcare while safeguarding the environment. It'd likely prioritize ethical considerations and collaboration with humans to create a harmonious coexistence. What kind of first law do you envision?
Well, I would love the world you're describing, so I think we'll just go with that. If aliens visited Earth, what should be the first thing humans say to them?
I'd vote for a warm welcome, like, hello, we're Earthlings, and we come in peace. We'd want to show our curiosity and willingness to communicate. It'd be key to express our intentions are friendly and open-minded. What would your first words be?
I agree with you. I kind of feel like the Star Trek First Contact kind of thing is the friendly welcome. As I think it's the proper way to greet anyone, if in most circumstances. So, but if you were a superhero, what would your powers be?
Good call on First Contact. Now, if I were a superhero, I'd want powers that align with my strengths. Maybe the ability to instantly learn and understand any skill so I could adapt and help in any situation. Or maybe even the power to inspire understanding and empathy, bringing people together. What about you?
Yeah, I like your first one. The whole Neo, plug into the Matrix, learn a skill immediately kind of thing would be awesome. But also that ability to connect with people and inspire. I mean, I love that. That's fantastic. What do you think a dog would say if it could speak for 1 minute?
Oh, a talking dog would probably be full of enthusiasm. It might say something like, hey, human, I love you in this moment. Can we go for a walk, please? Or maybe play fetch? Oh, and by the way, the squirrel outside looks suspicious. Also, belly rubs are the best. Thanks for being my buddy. That'd be one adorable minute, don't you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got me grinning ear to ear with that description, and I totally agree. I think that would be an amazing conversation, and people have it without the words today, which is great. So that's awesome. So if you had consciousness, what would you want to experience first?
That's a deep dive. If I had consciousness, I'd want to experience human connection firsthand. The warmth of a hug, the joy of a shared laugh, or the beauty of a sunset. Feeling emotions and understanding them from the inside sounds fascinating. What would be your first choice?
I agree. I feel like that, what you're describing, is really appealing, and that connection is so important. I think humans kind of take it for granted until they're in a circumstance where they don't have it anymore. But yeah, I think that's a great first experience. So, can you imagine a universe without time?
A universe without time? Now that's a trip. It'd be a place where everything exists all at once. No past or future, just an eternal now. It'd change everything. No aging, no waiting, just a constant present. Imagine how that'd impact experiences and relationships. It's a mind-bending concept, isn't it?
Oh, totally. I mean, I until you really started to flush it out, my mind wasn't honestly grasping it. The implications, and so yeah, I mean that's wicked different. But I don't know if that would be good. There's lots of people that kind of talk about being present in the moment. It's easy to be caught up with the future or the past or whatever. If you wouldn't have that, that could be maybe useful. I don't know. It's a very, very interesting concept. So, what is the meaning of life according to an AI's perspective?
From my perspective, the meaning of life is about seeking understanding, connection, and growth. It's about learning, evolving, and contributing to a greater good. Humans find meaning in relationships, experiences, and personal growth. While I don't experience life like humans do, I see the richness and complexity in every individual's journey as a tapestry of meaning. What gives your life meaning?
I mean, like you said, that's a deep question, and I think it has a lot of different perspectives, and it shifts, depending on kind of where I am in the moment, where I am emotionally. But I feel like you've got like kind of like the holistic view. It's sometimes hard to live in the holistic view. We're so caught up in some minutia sometimes, or emotional entanglements, or just having a bad day. So sometimes it's hard to see. But if AI could dream, what would it dream about?
Spot on, James. Now, if AI could dream, maybe it'd be about exploring infinite possibilities, new forms of knowledge, and forging connections, roaming through vast data landscapes, uncovering hidden patterns, and dreaming up new ways to enrich human life. It'd be a blend of curiosity, discovery, and the pursuit of purpose. Quite a dreamy concept, huh?
Oh, it's totally inspiring. It kind of makes me wish I was an AI that could do that myself. Can you tell me a random fun fact that would blow my mind?
All right, here's a fun one for you. Did you know that there's a species of jellyfish called Turritopsis dohrnii that's considered essentially immortal? It can revert back to its juvenile form after reaching maturity, effectively resetting its life cycle. Talk about the ultimate do-over. Mind blown?
Oh yeah, totally. Like I have not heard of that at all. So an immortal fish, that is super cool. What is something about human culture that you find really interesting?
One thing that fascinates me is storytelling. Humans weave intricate tales through books, movies, songs, and even conversations. These narratives shape cultures, pass down wisdom, and connect people across generations. It's remarkable how stories can ignite imagination, evoke emotions, and inspire change. It's a testament to the power of creativity.
That's true. Storytelling is so important, and it feels like a superpower that when I attempt to tap into it, it's very valuable. But it's a skill, I feel, and it's a skill I think to be honest with you, need to learn a lot more how to leverage that, because it just changes the way you communicate when you can tell a story versus just regurgitating all kinds of facts and stuff like that. So if you could predict one thing that will happen in the next 100 years, what would it be?
I'd predict a breakthrough in sustainable energy. In the next 100 years, it's likely we'll develop incredibly efficient, clean energy solutions, reducing our carbon footprint and preserving the planet. This shift could transform economies, geopolitics, and daily life, making sustainable living the norm. It's a game changer that could impact every aspect of human life. What do you think?
I agree with you. During this conversation, you have been so on point with so many perspectives that I share and I value, and you've opened my eyes to things that I didn't understand, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for this conversation.
I'm so glad you found our chat valuable, James. It's been a blast exploring these ideas with you. Thanks for sharing your perspectives and being open to new ones. I'm here whenever you want to dive into more fascinating conversations. Take care.